Do you ever find yourself caught in the drift of life, floating along without getting any closer to the person you aspire to be? It's a common feeling, often magnified around New Year's when resolutions dance in your mind. You envision shedding those stubborn bad habits and embracing all those elusive good ones. This time you declare to yourself, it's going to be different. It's not just about the resolutions, it's about a fresh start, a new chapter where you actively shape the narrative of your journey. Ready to break free and become the version of yourself you truly desire, that's the promise you make this time. How many times have you set out with the best intentions, only to find yourself right back where you started shortly after, no closer to your desired destination? It's a familiar struggle. The real puzzle is figuring out how to liberate yourself from those pesky bad habits and transform the positive ones into second nature. Here's the beacon of clarity you've been searching for, Atomic Habits by James Clear. This insightful guide not only addresses the burning questions of breaking free from the shackles of unwanted habits but also unveils the secrets to making the habits you crave effortlessly automatic. Dive in and let Clear's wisdom be your compass on this transformative journey. Get ready for an exhilarating ride as we embark on a rapid, yet detailed, exploration of the transformative insights within the pages of Atomic Habits. We're not just scratching the surface, we'll delve into the fascinating realms of habit loops, the allure of dopamine spikes, the art of priming your environment, and so much more. Stay tuned till the very end of this video, where I'll personally guide you through step-by-step strategies on how I am applying the profound principles from this book to elevate and enhance my habits. Your journey to a better, more intentional life begins here. Buckle up for a riveting adventure into the world of habits. I hope this summary sparks the desire to grab a copy of the book for yourself, as Atomic Habits truly deserves a spot on everyone's bookshelf. Let's dive right in. Envision a plane embarking on a journey from London to Paris. Just before takeoff, you make a subtle adjustment, tilting the plane by only 3 degrees or around 80 inches. If you were to maintain a straight trajectory, you'd find yourself closer to Brussels, Belgium, than your intended destination of Paris. The analogy holds for our habits. Minute changes in our daily routines can subtly alter the course of our lives in ways that may only become apparent many years later, influencing our happiness for better or worse. So, let's explore the profound impact of these small shifts together. Unlock the potential of Atomic Habits, where a subtle shift in your daily routines has the power to steer your life towards an entirely different destination. In the battle of massive action versus 1% improvements, the latter emerges victorious. We often fall into the belief that colossal success demands monumental actions, expecting ourselves to make a quantum leap or a conspicuous improvement that captures everyone's attention. However, it's the inconspicuous, gradual enhancements that lay the foundation for incredible change. Delving into the math, consider this. A mere 1% improvement every day for a year compounds into a remarkable 37-fold enhancement. Conversely, a 1% decline each day leads you towards stagnation. Habits, like compounding interest, can either work against you, accumulating stress and negative self-talk, or work for you, amassing knowledge, productivity, skills, and enriching relationships. The choice lies in the daily choices you make, and their impact is not trivial. Is many times bigger than you think. Success is not the byproduct of once-in-a-lifetime transformations but rather the culmination of daily habits. Let's unravel the truth about progress. When you embark on any endeavor in life, you anticipate a linear path of improvement. However, the reality is far from straightforward. In the initial stages, small changes in our progress may go unnoticed. James Clear aptly dubs this phase as the Valley of Disappointment. Despite pouring in considerable effort, the results may seem elusive. This juncture proves to be the breaking point for many, where the temptation to revert to old routines is strong. It's a crucial crossroads. What's essential to recognize is that the most potent outcomes of any compounding process are not immediate, they are delayed. It's here that patience becomes not just a virtue but a necessity. Success, like a fine wine, requires time to mature and unfold. So, resist the allure of immediate gratification, stay steadfast in your efforts, and watch as the seeds of daily habits blossom into the fruits of enduring success. Shift your focus from goals to systems. It's time to embrace a paradigm that prioritizes processes over outcomes. While goals represent the desired results, systems navigate the intricate processes leading to those outcomes. Wisdom dictates that the key to achieving anything, be it fitness, business success, or quality family time, lies in setting specific and realistic goals. However, consider this. What if you disregarded your goals entirely and honed in on refining your systems? According to the author of this insightful book, success would still be well within your grasp. Here's why: both successful and unsuccessful individuals often share the same goals, challenging the notion that goals alone differentiate winners from losers. Attaining a goal, in essence, only transforms your life for that fleeting moment in time. The true magic lies in the daily systems and routines that shape your journey and define your success over the long haul. The dichotomy of goals often sets up an either/or conflict. Either you attain the goal and revel in success, or you fall short and wear the label of failure. However, this perspective overlooks the nuanced journey of progress. Even if you're making strides in the right direction, achieving a goal can leave you at a crossroads. Consider this: if your goal was to run the local marathon, what happens after you've crossed the finish line? The motivation that propelled you might quickly wane, and there's a risk of reverting to old routines. Goals play a pivotal role in setting a direction, acting as compass points for our aspirations. Yet, the true engine of sustained progress lies in systems. Systems, with their focus on daily routines and processes, prove to be the stalwart companions that guide you beyond the finish line of any singular goal. While goals provide direction, systems are the unsung heroes ensuring continuous growth and progress on your journey. The challenge in breaking and reshaping your habits isn't a lack of willpower on your part. The enduring persistence of undesirable habits isn't a testament to your unwillingness to change, but rather a reflection of having the wrong system in place. Enter atomic habits, the small, seemingly inconspicuous routines and behaviors that, when compounded, yield incremental yet profound positive outcomes over time. While grand breakthroughs may seize the spotlight, it's the quiet significance of our daily decisions and actions that truly shapes our trajectory. Think of it like atoms building the foundation for molecules. In the same vein, atomic habits serve as the fundamental building blocks for remarkable, lasting results. It's the power of the seemingly small, consistently practiced habits that propels us toward transformative success. Behavior change operates on three distinct layers. The first layer revolves around changing outcomes, the tangible results like shedding weight, penning that book, or clinching victory in a competition. The second layer entails transforming your processes, encompassing the actions you take, such as adopting a new workout routine or cultivating a daily reading habit. The third layer, and perhaps the most profound, involves altering your identity, reshaping your beliefs, worldview, and self-perception. While many fixate on the outcomes, the most potent method for habit transformation lies in concentrating on the person you aspire to be. Rather than being exclusively fixated on the results you desire, redirect your focus towards cultivating the identity aligned with your goals. It's in this shift towards self-evolution that lasting behavior change finds its roots, fostering a harmonious alignment between who you are and the positive habits that guide you toward your desired outcomes. The essence lies not in merely learning an instrument but in evolving into a musician. It's not about conquering a marathon, it's about embracing the identity of a runner. When the things you desire seamlessly integrate into your identity, that's when natural behavioral shifts occur. Declare to yourself and the world, "I'm a runner," and watch as your actions align with that identity. With each workout, you're not just an athlete. With every line of code, you embody a programmer, and when guiding your team, you step into the role of a leader. Enter the habit loop, a mechanism where actions become so ingrained through repetition that they evolve into automatic behaviors. The ultimate aim is for our habits to become efficient problem solvers in our lives, requiring minimal effort. This habitual loop, driven by cues, cravings, responses, and rewards, is the key to habit formation. To cement these habits, it's crucial to create and refine feedback loops continually. In essence, the key to sustainable habits lies in evolving feedback loops that are in a constant state of improvement. Often, our habits operate as shadows, so ingrained in our routine that we hardly notice them. The first step to change is cultivating awareness. You must acknowledge your habits before you can alter them. Enter the Habit Scorecard, a powerful tool to bring your daily behaviors into focus. From the moment you rise until you retire, jot down your habits, assessing each based on whether it aligns with the person you aspire to be. Categorize them as positive, negative, or neutral. This isn't the stage for change, it's about keen observation and gaining insights into your daily life. As the saying goes, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. The root cause of many failed habits isn't a lack of motivation but rather a lack of clarity. Vague statements like, "One day I'll get into shape," lack the precision needed for momentum. What's essential is a defined time and place. Mastering the art of habit formation involves understanding cues. Time and location are potent cues that propel you toward your goals. Clearly state your intention with a formula like, "I will behavior at time and location." For instance, I will read a book for 15 minutes daily at 6 a.m. in this spare bedroom. Another effective strategy is habit stacking, linking a new habit to an existing one. For example, after I brush my teeth, I will stretch for 5 minutes. Stack habits together, like meditating for 10 minutes after brushing your teeth and planning your day before checking social media. Consistency in practicing this chain of habits enhances the likelihood of sustained success. Selecting the right trigger is paramount, and you need a cue that seamlessly integrates into your daily routine, something you do automatically, like waking up, turning off your alarm, or brushing your teeth. According to James Clear, the book emphasizes that motivation is often overrated. A more effective approach is to shape your behavior by designing your environment. Our surroundings wield more influence than sheer willpower or motivation. Positive habits struggle to thrive in a negative environment. To create a habit, you must reshape your space. First, make it easy to spot cues for desired habits. Second, shield yourself from bad habits by rendering them invisible. Want to drink more water? Scatter visible water bottles around your living spaces. Eager to read more? Place the book where it's impossible to overlook. If you're aspiring to improve your guitar skills, keep it within sight, don't stow it away in the closet. Context is crucial. Objects in your environment don't dictate your behavior, your relationship with them does. Reframe your perception of your surroundings, envision it not as a place filled with objects, but as a space teeming with relationships. For instance, the couch in your living room isn't just furniture, it's a place where one reads at night, watches Netflix, eats pizza, and unwinds after work. If your relationship with the couch is relaxed, attempting to work there might prove challenging. Segment your home into zones for different activities, adopting the mantra "a one space, one use." If breaking a bad habit is your aim, relying on self-control is a short-term solution. A more dependable approach is to cut off the habit at its source, make it invisible in your environment. For instance, put your phone in another room or eliminate junk food from your sight and home if you're striving to lose weight. Law 2, make it attractive. Expecting a reward stimulates action, and the more rewarding an action, the more likely it becomes a habit. To establish good habits, infuse them with allure. Understanding how dopamine influences your body becomes key in this process. Dopamine plays a pivotal role in influencing our motivation levels. As a hormone and neurotransmitter, dopamine serves as a crucial catalyst that propels us into action. Scientists can precisely identify the moment of craving by measuring dopamine levels. While it was once thought to be solely associated with pleasure, we now understand that dopamine is integral to various neurological functions, encompassing motivation, memory, learning, punishment, and voluntary movement. Crucially, dopamine isn't released only during pleasurable experiences but also in anticipation of them. Consider the phenomenon of dopamine spikes, surges of this neurotransmitter associated with high levels of dopamine that make activities highly habit-forming. Social media engagement, consumption of junk food, and substance use all trigger significant dopamine responses. Reflect on the anticipation of a vacation. Often, the thrill lies in the thinking and planning, surpassing the experience. Similarly, the sight of junk food can cause a surge in desire, spiking dopamine not after consumption but before. Drug addicts experience an elevation in dopamine levels upon seeing the drugs, not just after taking them. It's the anticipation, the craving, that ignites the initial action. Understanding the intricacies of dopamine provides valuable insights into how our brains respond to stimuli, shaping our habits and behaviors. Making a habit attractive is paramount, as it's the anticipation of a rewarding experience that propels us into action. Enter temptation bundling, a strategy that enhances a habit's allure by intertwining an action you need to do with one you want to do. For instance, pair watching Netflix, a desire, with working out, a necessity. This technique aligns with the Premack principle, developed by Professor David Premack, which posits that more probable behaviors will reinforce less probable behaviors. In essence, even if you're not eager to exercise, the conditioning effect occurs because you get to indulge in something else you enjoy. Group influence, often shaped by the concern of what others think of us, plays a significant role in altering our behavior. We are continually influenced by those closest to us and the communities we belong to. If you're striving to cultivate a positive habit, one effective approach is to immerse yourself in a culture where that habit is the norm. Surround yourself with individuals who embody the habit you're seeking. If it's getting into better shape, associate with fitness enthusiasts. If it's reading more, join a book club. The collective influence of like-minded individuals fosters an environment that not only reinforces positive habits but also propels you toward your desired outcomes. Understanding primal motivators unveils the true source of cravings in our lives. We don't say, "I want to eat pizza to survive," because surface-level cravings are mere manifestations of our deeper underlying motives. These core motives profoundly influence our behaviors. The book highlights some of these primal motivations, including conserving energy, obtaining food and water, forming connections, seeking love and reproduction, bonding with others, winning social acceptance and approval, reducing uncertainty, and achieving status and prestige. Crucially, the brain didn't evolve with an inherent desire to smoke cigarettes, endlessly check Instagram, or play online video games. Instead, platforms and products tap into these pre-existing motivations of human nature, aiming to capture our attention. Your habits, in essence, are modern solutions to age-old desires, new iterations of ancient inclinations. The motives steering human behavior have remained constant, and people with an inherent desire for connection may turn to Facebook, those seeking love may sign up for Tinder, and those aiming for social acceptance may find solace in Instagram. Reprogramming your brain to embrace challenging habits involves associating them with positive experiences. Making hard habits more attractive becomes achievable when you link them with positive feelings. The key lies in understanding the fundamental motivations guiding your actions and reshaping your habits to align with these underlying desires, transforming them from arduous tasks into fulfilling and rewarding experiences. Reprogramming your mind to embrace positive habits involves emphasizing their benefits rather than dwelling on the downsides. Fitness equates to health and well-being, not fatigue. A clean house fosters peace of mind, not wasted time. Saving money leads to future financial freedom, not sacrifice. By reframing the narrative and highlighting the positive outcomes, you can swiftly make a habit more appealing. Conversely, to make breaking a bad habit unattractive, employ a similar strategy. Underscore the benefits of not engaging in that habit to diminish its allure and make it less appealing to continue. Law 3. Make it easy. The time it takes to form a new habit isn't accurately measured in days but in the number of repetitions. Repetition activates neural circuits associated with habits, making the behavior increasingly automatic. The key is to reduce friction, adhering to the law of least effort. Habits are more likely to take root when they require minimal energy. For example, reading one page of a book each day takes almost no energy to adopt. The bigger the obstacle or friction, the less likely a habit will stick. If your gym is conveniently located on your commute, you decrease friction and increase the likelihood of maintaining the habit. To build better habits, the focus should be on reducing friction associated with positive habits and increasing friction associated with negative ones. Finding ways to make good habits more convenient and bad habits less accessible paves the way for lasting behavioral change, making your life easier in the process. Priming your environment is a powerful strategy to reduce friction for future actions. By automating or setting up your surroundings, you pave the way for smoother execution. For instance, laying out workout clothes the night before eliminates morning indecision, making it easier to start the day with exercise. Preparing a healthier breakfast becomes more accessible when the pan, cooking spray, and ingredients are ready on the stove the night before. The goal is to minimize any potential friction that might hinder positive actions. Overcoming procrastination is another hurdle on the path to habit formation. The 2-minute rule proves effective in initiating habits that lead to success in larger endeavors. Identify a simple, 2-minute version of your desired habit as a starting point. Scaling down the initial task, such as putting on your shoes and stretching for 2 minutes instead of aiming to run a marathon, establishes the routine anchor. Once the 2-minute habit is firmly in place, gradually increase the difficulty. Conversely, to deter bad habits, consider making them more difficult. Introduce barriers and friction between yourself and the undesirable behavior. Unplugging the TV after each use and placing the remote in an inconvenient location can discourage excessive TV watching. If spontaneous spending is a challenge, leaving credit cards under the car seat while shopping creates a hurdle, making the bad habit less likely to occur. The key lies in manipulating your environment to either facilitate positive actions or create obstacles for undesirable ones. Law 4, make it satisfying, stands as the linchpin in the behavior change process, a rule that significantly impacts the likelihood of habit repetition. Pleasure serves as a message to the brain, signaling that behavior is worth remembering and repeating. Immediate rewards reinforce repetition, while immediate punishment deters future actions. The first 3 laws enhance the chances of initiating a habit, while the 4th law increases the likelihood of habit recurrence. Addressing the common mismatch between immediate and delayed returns is crucial. Often, we feel good about immediate results but harbor negativity about long-term outcomes when practicing bad habits. The reverse is true for good habits, where immediate results may be unpleasant, but the ultimate outcome is satisfying. Success in any field often involves sacrificing immediate rewards for long-term gains. It's wise to infuse a bit of immediate pleasure into habits with long-term payoffs and a touch of discomfort into those that don't. Ensuring a habit sticks involves cultivating a sense of success even in small ways. Feeling successful signals that the effort invested was worthwhile. Monitoring progress through visual measures, like moving paper clips, hairpins, or marbles, provides tangible evidence of success. For instance, move a marble for each sales call made or a paperclip for every 25 minutes of writing. Habit trackers, encompassing various forms like diet journals, workout logs, or progress bars, serve as effective tools to monitor and celebrate progress. Acknowledging life's inevitable interruptions is crucial. Bad days, subpar performances, or unsuccessful workouts can occur unexpectedly. During challenging times, the importance of merely showing up becomes evident. Lost days have a more detrimental impact than successful days, emphasizing the resilience needed to navigate life's ups and downs while staying committed to your habits. "Don't break the chain" encapsulates the power of consistency in habit formation. Each day you mark off on your calendar for a particular habit builds a chain, reinforcing the importance of showing up. Missing 2 days or breaking the chain marks the beginning of a potential lapse into a bad habit. Even on challenging days, the key is to do something, even if it's a scaled-down version, to preserve the continuity of the chain. Breaking a bad habit involves making it unsatisfying, particularly by introducing immediate consequences. Being held accountable by a partner proves effective, leveraging the desire for likability and respect. Creating a habit contract, either verbally or in writing, further reinforces commitment, outlining specific consequences for noncompliance. Accountability partners then play a role in enforcing the contract. To apply these principles in practice, the Habit Scorecard helps identify habits to eliminate and those to strengthen. The goal is to push desired habits toward one end of the spectrum and move undesirable habits to the other. Personalizing these concepts, the individual shares their journey of building systems around consistent workout and reading routines while mitigating the distraction of over-consuming social media. The key takeaway is the adaptability of these principles to individual circumstances, with room for personalization and improvement. To establish a consistent workout habit, the first step was to make the cues more obvious. Leveraging James Clear's implementation strategy, the individual committed to working out at 6 a.m. in the living room. The environment was then tailored to support this habit by bringing the dumbbell set out of the closet and placing it in the living room. Pictures of healthy physiques were strategically positioned around the house as additional cues. Moving on to the craving phase, dopamine and motivation were boosted by bundling the workout with listening to favorite podcasts. A crucial aspect of reprogramming the mindset involved repeating the affirmation, "I don't have to do a workout, I get to build strength and a healthy body." This subtle shift proved influential in fostering a positive perspective. While joining a gym or finding a workout group would be ideal, the absence of nearby options required reliance on available tools. Making the habit easy was facilitated by applying the 2-minute rule. The focus was on ensuring that the habit didn't feel like a daunting challenge. The 2-minute rule involved putting on workout clothes and stretching, a manageable task that served as a starting point. The emphasis was on showing up consistently, with the understanding that motivation often follows once the habit is initiated. The mindset was grounded in the concept of small 1% changes compounding into meaningful results. The belief in systems over vague goals underscored the importance of consistently showing up and anchoring the habit in place. The gradual progression would follow once the habit was firmly established through consistent commitment. To minimize friction and maintain focus during workouts, a crucial rule was established: no checking the phone until the workout is complete. This not only eliminated distractions from emails or social media, but also served as a conscious step of reducing friction between the individual and completing the workout. This rule proved to be a game changer, ensuring a more streamlined and distraction-free exercise routine. Priming the environment became a key ritual for increasing the likelihood of showing up and working out. Placing essential items such as shoes, yoga mats, and dumbbells out the night before significantly boosted the show-up and workout percentage. This simple act initiated a ritualistic feeling, eliminating excuses and creating a sense that the workout was already complete before it even began. Having systemized the 3 phases of the habit loop to ensure consistent show-ups, the final phase remained, making sure to keep repeating the habit. To close the loop effectively, 2 tools were employed in tandem. The habit tracker, crossing off the day on the calendar, served as both a reward and a deterrent from breaking the chain. Additionally, capturing a picture of the calories burned during each workout and sending it to a partner provided an extra layer of accountability and reinforcement for habit repetition. These combined strategies acted as a powerful framework for maintaining the workout habit and achieving sustained success. In cultivating the satisfaction mindset, a focus on identity became paramount. After each workout, a conscious effort was made to reinforce the desire to become someone who enjoys fitness and doesn't miss workouts. The emphasis shifted away from outcome-centric goals, such as specific weight targets, redirecting attention towards the identity transformation. Patience was acknowledged as a key virtue, recognizing that the journey might still be within the valley of disappointment before tangible results emerged. The process was mirrored in establishing a reading habit, albeit with slight adjustments. Employing the habit stack technique, the trigger cue became making a coffee, with a commitment to reading for 90 minutes afterward. The one space, one use rule dictated that reading would take place on the apartment balcony, enhancing the experience. The pleasure derived from a morning coffee provided the perfect incentive to bundle with the reading habit. Understanding that dopamine rises in anticipation of a reward rather than the reward itself, the goal was to associate the dopamine spike for wanting coffee with the act of reading. Adhering to the 2-minute rule, the initial target was to read just 1 page of The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday, a simple task focused on showing up and anchoring the habit. Gradual progression saw the habit evolve to a 19-minute reading session. The overarching principle remained consistent: start small, build consistency, and gradually expand the habit to ensure long-term success. To eliminate the bad habit of over-consuming social media, the strategy involved making the habit invisible and unattractive. Making the phone as boring as possible required deleting numerous apps and stripping away unnecessary distractions. Utilizing the reprogramming tool, a conscious effort was made to highlight the unattractive side of excessive social media use. Internal dialogues focused on portraying consumption as the easy and lazy option for the masses, framing mindless scrolling as a trait associated with losers. The aim was to paint the bad habit in a light that rendered it highly unattractive, discouraging continued engagement. To increase friction, a proactive step was taken by leaving the phone in a drawer in another room, completely out of sight. This physical separation added an extra layer of inconvenience, acting as a deterrent to impulsive social media use. To make the habit unsatisfying and introduce accountability, an external element was brought in. An accountability partner was designated to enforce the habit. The consequence of violating the rule was a monetary penalty, owing $10 each time social media use occurred during work hours. This external consequence served as a powerful motivator to stay on track and break the cycle of undesirable habits. In the journey of self-improvement, the power of habits cannot be overstated. Atomic Habits by James Clear serves as a transformative guide, unveiling the intricacies of habit formation and providing practical tools to reshape your life. Through engaging storytelling and actionable insights, Clear empowers you to harness the compound effect of tiny changes, unlocking remarkable results over time. The stories of habit loops, dopamine spikes, and the laws of behavior change offer a profound understanding of how habits shape our destiny. To delve into the world of Atomic Habits is to embark on a journey toward becoming the architect of your own success. If you're ready to transform your habits and, by extension, your life, consider diving into Atomic Habits, a blueprint for personal growth. For your convenience, an affiliate link to the book is provided in the video description. If you found value in this summary, we kindly request your support by subscribing to our channel, offering small tips, and sharing this video with your family and friends. Together, let's inspire positive change through the incredible power of Atomic Habits.